pressure starts building and the noise gets loud. When uncertainty gathers like a restless crowd, there's a place I can move to without delay. Not a distant escape, but a present state. It's not made of stone or guarded gates. It's not reinforced by human plates. It's a covering stronger than steel and flame. There is shelter inside your name. When tension rises, I know where to go. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. I'm lifted and grounded, secure in your name. There's velocity in turning toward what steadies my breath. A swift redirection when I'm facing dread. Not panic driven but intentionally clear. Choosing alignment instead of fear. What towers around me cannot compare to the safety I find when I meet you there. I don't stay exposed, I move toward cover. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. Oh, I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. Oh, you're so lifted and grounded, secure in your name. It's not about distance but orientation. A shift of awareness, a new foundation. The chaos below doesn't dictate my view. When I reposition my focus on you, there's clarity rising beyond the strain, and composure returning again. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. Oh yes, I'm lifted and grounded, secure in your name. There were days I kept imagining what hadn't arrived, counting every silent answer, wondering if it survived. Expectations stretched like tension in a tight wire, waiting for ignition, waiting for the spark of fire. Delay can weigh on the inside, like unfinished chapters set aside. Dreams defer can dim the view and drain the color out of what feels true. But I hold the vision, I don't let it fade. When it finally comes, there's a rush of life, like dry ground touched by sudden light. When it finally comes, something wakes inside. What felt postponed now multiplied. There's a difference between denial and delay, between abandonment and preparation on the way. Oh. What feels postponed may be forming shape behind the curtain of a slower pace. Timing can mature what haste will break, refining the outcome for its proper place. I won't bury longing, we'll guard it well. When it finally comes, there's a rush of life, there's a rush of dry ground touched by sudden light, sudden light. When it finally comes, something wakes inside. That's when it wakes those feelings. Swings open wide, there's gratitude replacing what once felt denied. The waiting carved endurance into deeper lines, teaching resilience between the signs. Fulfillment tastes richer after strain, like growth emerging. Projects rise inside the mind with structure and intent, sketching lines of expectation where the energy is spent. Ambition fuels the movement, vision stretches wide, yet something deeper shapes the outcome from the other side. Momentum without alignment can exhaust the drive, chasing every open doorway just to feel alive. But surrender doesn't cancel effort or design. It refines the architecture of the inner spine. Effort meets trust, action meets surrender. Placed in your hands, there's intention in the labor and courage in the start, but transformation happens at the level of the heart. Plans drafted in isolation can fracture under strain, yet those aligned in partnership mature beyond the game. Guidance adjusts direction without crushing drive, redirecting movement so the vision can survive. Direction refines, purpose realigns. steadies every phase, turning human limitation into lasting praise. Stay your hand, that's where every idea, every hidden man, shaped by a wiser strength. Placed in your hands, that's where it expands. Hey. Some gains arrive with pressure hidden underneath the shine. Success that looks impressive but corrodes beneath the line. Chasing status without balance fractures peace inside. Accumulating numbers while the soul is left aside. But there's another current moving deeper than display. Expansion that increases without taking breath away. Fulfillment that grows outward without draining what is true. Prosperity that strengthens every part of you. Increase that doesn't fracture carries deeper worth. Growth that doesn't burden is the richest kind of earth. Rich without the weight, full without the strain. Gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Oh, rich without the weight. Oh, that's the better way. Not every upward movement signals healthy rise. Some applause disguises compromise, but favor rooted in alignment multiplies with ease, adding strength and clarity instead of silent fees. There's abundance built on harmony and rest, a thriving life that passes every test. Oh, true enrichment multiplies without dividing peace. Blessing grows in balance and refuses to decrease. Without the strength, gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Oh, rich without the weight. Ooh, that's the better way. Hidden scar, it widens every horizon without shifting who you are. Sustainable increase strengthens from the core, not extracting life, but giving more. That's the kind of growth worth pursuing, a life enriched without undoing. Without the weight, full without the strain. Oh, gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Or rich without the weight. Oh, that's the better way. can sketch 1,000 futures on the canvas of my mind, drafting outlines of direction that I hope one day to find. Every vision feels convincing when it's drawn in my control, but I've learned that clarity grows deeper than my role. There's a wisdom in surrendering the blueprint of my will, not abandoning ambition, but allowing you to fill every pathway with perspective I could never generate, turning detours into purpose, timing into something great. I place it in your hands, I loosen my demand. I commit the plan, I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trusting what I don't yet know. I have watched intentions flourish when they're rooted in trust. I've seen the rush for certainty collapse into dust. There's a partnership in living that invites a higher view, where my effort meets direction, coming quietly from you. I can map the road ahead with thoughtful, careful art, but you are the calibrates the heart. You refine the route, you adjust my aim. I commit the plan, I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trusting what I don't yet know. There is peace in knowing outcomes don't depend on me alone, and courage in discovering growth I've never known. Even when the lines I drew are altered by your design, there's expansion in the outcome greater than mine. I don't lose my vision when I let you lead. I gain a wiser seed. I commit the plan, I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trust in what I don't yet know. I commit the plan and go, I commit the plan and go. Reverence sets the baseline for the way I choose to see. Not anxiety or distance, but awakened clarity. There's an order in perspective when my heart is rightly tuned, like adjusting hidden frequencies that shift the inner room. Insight isn't gathered only from experience and age. It awakens in alignment with the higher vantage stage. Understanding flows from honoring the source above mind, a recalibration inward that refines what I define. Perspective shifts, vision clears, that's where wisdom breathes in all that pulls me in. Not shrinking back in fear, but drawing closer here. That's where wisdom begins, in knowing who Humility before the holy steadies thought and tone, turning scattered speculation into insight fully grown. There's a depth beyond the surface of accumulated facts, a discernment born from reverence that quietly impacts. Depth over noise, clarity over pride. Oh, that's where wisdom begins. In all that pulls me in, not shrinking back in fear, but joy. Where wisdom begins in knowing who you've been. A heart that bends in honor finds expansion in its frame, learning that true brilliance isn't built on self-made fame. Awareness of the sacred shapes decisions from within, transforming raw ambition into disciplined intention. Understanding grows in soil prepared by reverent ground, and sharper judgment rises when humility is found. That's where wisdom begins, in all that pulls in, all that pulls me in. Not shrinking back in fear, but drawing closer here. That's where wisdom begins, in knowing who you've been. Oh, not shrinking back in fear. Wisdom, wisdom, that's where.
I've seen how elevation can distort the way I see, when applause becomes addiction and attention captures me. There's a subtle kind of danger in the spotlight's steady glow, where confidence turns brittle and perspective starts to go. I don't want a throne of ego built on fragile shifting sand. I would rather walk with clarity than rule with trembling hands. There's a deeper kind of honor found in learning how to bow, choosing quiet over boasting in the here and now. I'll let the pride fall down. I choose the grounded road. Lower is higher in the end. A humble heart will always stand. I don't need to rise above to know the strength of steady love. Lower is higher, I believe. That's where I learn to truly lead. I have watched ambition crumble under its own weight, seen how self-exaltation accelerates a fall from great. There's a wisdom in descending from the need to dominate, in releasing self-importance before it seals my fate. I would rather share the journey than demand control. There is beauty in surrender, shaping up my soul. I release the crown. I keep my foot in real. Oh, you're in the end. The heart will always stand. I don't need to rise above to know the strength of steady love.
So I choose a posture balanced by awareness of my frame, not inflated by achievement, not defined by fleeting fame. There's resilience in the spirit that refuses to pretend, and maturity that blossoms when I let my striving bend. I don't need a towering image to secure my place. There is freedom in a measured pace. Always to rise above, to know the strength of steady love. Lure is higher, I believe. That's where I learn to attention shapes the rhythm of decisions yet to form. What's protected at the center sets the tone before the storm. Every motive leaves a footprint on the ground beneath my stride. Inner currents guide the outcome long before it's seen outside. Unfiltered influence can alter what was clear. Subtle compromises, shifting atmosphere. Direction isn't random, it responds to what I store. What lives within the chamber always opens outward doors. Careful focus over drifting impulse builds a stronger frame. What is guarded at the center calibrates the aim. Guard the core of who you are. That's where all the pathways start. Every step and every turn flows from what the heart has learned. Guard the core, keep it clear. Life expands from what lives here. Vision sharpens when distraction loses its appeal. Intentional alignment gives the discipline a feel. Measured words and steady glances narrow down the field, refusing reckless detours that would fracture what is sealed. Posture forward, steady motion, I set straight ahead, not reacting to the sideways voices that misled. Deliberate direction strengthens every chosen move. Precision in attention determines what will prove. Guard the core of who you are. That's where all the pathways start. Every step and every turn flows from what the heart has learned. Guard the core, keep it clear. Life expands from what lives here. pressure starts building and the noise gets loud, when uncertainty gathers like a restless crowd, there's a place I can move to without delay. Not a distant escape, but a present state. It's not made of stone or guarded gates. It's not reinforced by human plates. It's a covering stronger than steel and flame. There is shelter inside your name. When tension rises, I know where to go. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. I'm lifted and grounded, secure in your name. There's velocity in turning toward what steadies my breath, a swift redirection when I'm facing dread. Not panic driven but intentionally clear, choosing alignment instead of fear. What towers around me cannot compare to the safety I find when I meet you there. I don't stay exposed, I move toward cover. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. Oh, I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. Oh, you're so lifted and grounded, secure in your name. It's not about distance but orientation, a shift of awareness, a new foundation. The chaos below doesn't dictate my view. When I reposition my focus on you, there's clarity rising beyond the strain, and composure returning again. I run to the high place. I step into wide space. No shadow can chase when I'm calling your name. I run to the high place, above what surrounds me. Oh, yes, I'm lifted and grounded, secure in your name. There were days I kept imagining what hadn't arrived, counting every silent answer, wondering if it survived. Expectations stretched like tension in a tight wire, waiting for ignition, waiting for the spark of fire. Delay can weigh on the inside, like unfinished chapters set aside. Dreams defer can dim the view and drain the color out of what feels true. But I hold the vision, I don't let it fade. When it finally comes, there's a rush of life, like dry ground touched by sudden light. When it finally comes, something wakes inside. What felt postponed now multiplied. There's a difference between denial and delay, between abandonment and preparation on the way. What feels postponed might be forming shape behind the curtain of a slower pace. Timing can mature what ace will break, refining the outcome for its proper place. I won't bury longing, we'll guard it well. When it finally comes, there's a rush of life, there's a rush of dry ground touch by sudden light, sudden light. When it finally comes, something wakes inside. That's when it wakes those first things. And when the door I pictured finally swings open wide, there's gratitude replacing what once felt denied. The waiting carved endurance into deeper lines, teaching resilience between the signs. Fulfillment tastes richer after strain, like growth emerging after rain. It finally comes, there's a rush of life, like dry ground touch by sudden light. When it finally comes, everything aligned. What felt postponed now multiplied. Projects rise inside the mind with structure and intent, sketching lines of expectation where the energy is spent. Ambition fuels the movement, vision stretches wide, yet something deeper shapes the outcome from the other side. Momentum without alignment can exhaust the drive, chasing every open doorway just to feel alive. But surrender doesn't cancel effort or design. It refines the architecture of the inner spine. Effort meets trust, action meets surrender. Placed in your hand, there's intention in the labor, encourage in the start, but transformation happens at the level of the heart. Plans drafted in isolation can fracture under strain, yet those aligned in partnership mature beyond the game. Guidance adjusts direction without crushing drive, redirecting movement so the vision can survive. Direction refines, purpose realigns. placed in your hands. That's where it stands. Every idea, every demand, shaped by a wiser strand. Placed in your hands. That's where it expands. A blueprint handed upward doesn't disappear in air. It returns with subtle wisdom woven through the care. Goals remain, but motives shift into a purer frame, changing what success would measure or acclaim. Collaboration with the eternal steadies every phase, turning human limitation into lasting praise. Placed in your hands. That's where every idea, every demand, shaped by a wiser strand. Placed in your hands. That's where it expands. Hey. Some gains arrive with pressure hidden underneath the shine. Success that looks impressive but corrodes beneath the line. Chasing status without balance fractures peace inside. Accumulating numbers while the soul is left aside. But there's another current moving deeper than display. Expansion that increases without taking breath away. Fulfillment that grows outward without draining what is true. Prosperity that strengthens every part of you. Increase that doesn't fracture carries deeper worth. Growth that doesn't burden is the richest kind of earth. Rich without the weight, full without the strain. Gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Oh, rich without the weight. Oh, that's the better way. Not every upward movement signals healthy rise. Some applause disguises compromise, but favor rooted in alignment multiplies with ease, adding strength and clarity instead of silent fees. There's abundance built on harmony and rest, a thriving life that passes every test. Oh, true enrichment multiplies without dividing peace. Blessing grows in balance and refuses to decrease. Without the hate, without the strength, gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Oh, rich without the weight. Ooh, that's the better way. Hidden scar, it widens every horizon without shifting who you are. Sustainable increase strengthens from the core, not extracting life, but giving more life enriched without undoing. Oh, rich without the weight, full without strain. Oh, a gain that doesn't steal, joy that doesn't drain. Oh, rich without the weight. Oh, that's the better way. I can sketch 1,000 futures on the canvas of my mind, drafting outlines of direction that I hope one day to find. Every vision feels convincing when it's drawn in my control, but I've learned that clarity grows deeper than my role. There's a wisdom in surrendering the blueprint of my will, not abandoning ambition, but allowing you to fill every pathway with perspective I could never generate, turning detours into purpose, timing into something great. I place it in your hands, I loosen my demand. I commit the plan and I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trusting what I don't yet know. I have watched intentions flourish when they're rooted in trust. I've seen the rush for certainty collapse into dust. There's a partnership in living that invites a higher view, where my effort meets direction, coming quietly from you. I can map the road ahead with thoughtful, careful art, but you are the calibrates the heart. You refine the route, you adjust my aim. I commit the plan, I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trusting what I don't yet know. There is peace in knowing outcomes don't depend on me alone, and courage in discovering growth I've never known. Even when the lines I drew are altered by your design, there's expansion in the outcome greater than mine. I don't lose my vision when I let you lead. I gain a wiser seed. I commit the plan, I release the end, let my steps be shaped again. I can dream and I can move, but you align what's true. I commit the plan and go, trusting what I don't yet know. I commit the plan and go, I commit the plan and go. sets the baseline for the way I choose to see. Not anxiety or distance, but awakened clarity. There's an order in perspective when my heart is rightly tuned, like adjusting hidden frequencies that shift the inner room. Insight isn't gathered only from experience and age. It awakens in alignment with the higher vantage stage. Understanding flows from honoring the source above mind, a recalibration inward that refines what I define. Perspective shifts, vision clears, that's where wisdom begins. And all that pulls me in, not shrinking back in fear, but drawing closer here. That's where wisdom begins, in knowing who you've been. Intellect without foundation can inflate and drift away, accumulating information with no anchor to its way. But humility before the holy steadies thought and tone, turning scattered speculation into insight fully grown. There's a depth beyond the surface of accumulated facts, a discernment born from reverence that quietly impacts. Depth over noise, clarity over pride. Oh, that's where wisdom begins. In all that pulls me in, not shrinking back in fear, but draw where wisdom begins, in knowing who you've been. A heart that bends in honor finds expansion in its frame, learning that true brilliance isn't built on self-made fame. Awareness of the sacred shapes decisions from within, transforming raw ambition into disciplined intention. Understanding grows in soil prepared by reverent ground, and sharper judgment rises when humility is found. That's where wisdom begins, in all that pulls in, all that pulls me in. Not shrinking back in fear, but drawing closer here. That's where wisdom begins, in knowing who you've been. Oh, not shrinking back in fear. Spread wisdom, wisdom. That's where.
I've seen how elevation can distort the way I see, when applause becomes addiction and attention captures me. There's a subtle kind of danger in the spotlight's steady glow, where confidence turns brittle and perspective starts to go. I don't want a throne of ego built on fragile shifting sand. I would rather walk with clarity than rule with trembling hands. There's a deeper kind of honor found in learning how to bow, choosing quiet over boasting in the here and now. I'll let the pride fall down. I choose the exaltation accelerates a fall from grade. There's a wisdom in descending from the need to dominate, in releasing self-importance before it seals my fate. I would rather share the journey than demand control. There is beauty in surrender, shaping up my soul. I release the crown. I keep my foot in real. Oh, you're in the air. The heart will always stand. I don't need to rise above to know the strength of steady love. Lower is higher, I believe. That's where I learn to truly lead. So I choose a posture balanced by awareness of my frame, not inflated by achievement, not defined by fleeting fame. There's resilience in the spirit that refuses to pretend, and maturity that blossoms when I let my striving bend. I don't need a towering image to secure my place. There is freedom in a measured pace. Always to rise above, to know the strength of steady love. Lower is higher, I believe. That's where I learn to truly lead. Truly. Attention shapes the rhythm of decisions yet to form. What's protected at the center sets the tone before the storm. Every motive leaves a footprint on the ground beneath my stride. Inner currents guide the outcome long before it's seen outside. Unfiltered influence can alter what was clear. Subtle compromises, shifting atmosphere. Direction isn't random, it responds to what I store. What lives within the chamber always opens outward doors. Careful focus over drifting impulse builds a stronger frame. What is guarded at the center calibrates the aim. Guard the core of who you are. That's where all the pathways start. Every step and every turn flows from what the heart has learned. Guard the core, keep it clear. Life expands from what lives here. Oh, vision sharpens when distraction loses its appeal. Intentional alignment gives the discipline a feel. Measured words and steady glances narrow down the field, refusing reckless detours that would fracture what is sealed. Posture forward, steady motion, I set straight ahead, not reacting to the sideways voices that misled. Deliberate direction strengthens every chosen move. Precision in attention determines what will prove. Guard the core of you are. That's where all the pathways
from settling in a safeguarded center. Let's real growth begin. Guard the core of who you are. That's where all the pathways start. Every step and every turn flows from